I'm Stevie T, and today we're going to be looking at some popular songs that are accused of having subliminal messages in them when you play them backwards. And I've already done a couple videos like this, but I had so much fun testing songs out that I just had to do another one. So why don't we start with some 1998 era Britney Spears. Back then she was so young, so innocent, or so we thought, because she has been accused of having some promiscuous subliminal messages in her song Hit Me Baby One More Time. And apparently if you play that part backwards, you get this subliminal message. Okay, one more time. Britney Spears! You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Sleep with me, I'm not too young. Sleep with me, I'm not too young. That's disgusting! Then again, the song is called Hit Me Baby One More Time. I mean, what is that supposed to mean? But let's do the vocal test and we will definitively find out if she did it on purpose. Because what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna record myself saying these words nice and clearly without any music, and then we're gonna play that backwards and see what it sounds like. Let me show you. Sleep with me, I'm not too young. So now, I'm going to reverse this clip. And now when I play this clip backwards, we should get the original lyrics. And if we don't clearly get those lyrics, then we can safely assume that Britney Spears did not intentionally say this message. So let's hear it. I don't know what language that is, but it's definitely Asian. The only part I heard there was lose my mind. But other than that, this is complete gibberish. So did Britney Spears intentionally hide promiscuous subliminal messages in her song? Nuh-uh. Alright, so next up we have the Jonas Brothers. And you know, there's something not quite right about these little bros. Oh, that's right. They're secretly satanic. Or so they're being accused of in their song Kids of the Future. And they say if you play that part backwards, you get this satanic subliminal message. Jonas Brothers! That's freaking creepy! I don't know, there might be some truth to this one. Let's give this one the vocal test. Me. I'm not too young. I forgot to mute that. Me. I speak for Satan. Satan. Reverse and review.
Yes, surf keeps out. Yes, surf keeps out.
It sounds like I'm saying discus or niscus.
Niscus.
Niscus. Do you guys want to go out and play some niscus?
Yes, surf keeps out.
That doesn't say of the future at all. So did the Jonas Brothers intentionally hide satanic messages in their song? Nuh-uh. Maybe some subliminal messages about discus, but that's about it.
Yes.
Nothing like a good cup of Joe. And by Joe, I mean flavored water. Good stuff. So next up, we have the king of pop, Michael Jackson. Some people say that in his song Beat It, apparently Michael Jackson has something against Superman.
It doesn't matter who's wrong or right.
And now if you play this clip backwards, we apparently get some choice words about a certain superhero. Michael Jackson? What do you have against Superman? And he sounds pretty angry about that too. Super vocal test and see if in fact Michael Jackson does think Superman's a dick. Superman is a dick! Okay, let's reverse this and see if it sounds like I'm saying it doesn't matter who's wrong or right.
It doesn't matter, puss.
That actually sounded kinda good up until the end where it just kinda drops off.
It doesn't matter, puss.
It doesn't matter who's... Like, where's the end?
It doesn't matter, puss.
Okay, well, it actually kinda sounds more like he's saying, it doesn't, Mama Moose!
Matter, puss.
Mama Moose!
Matter, puss.
Mama Moose! Interesting how this one doesn't sound too far off, though. So maybe it is in fact plausible that Michael Jackson thought Superman is a dick and put that subliminal message in his song. No, don't think we're done with the King of Pop just yet. No siree! Because he's also been accused of having satanic subliminal messages in the same song! With this line right here. Now they say if you play that backwards, you get this satanic message. I gotta hear that one again. I believe it was Satan. That's all I heard. That doesn't sound right at all. I'm super skeptical about this one, but let's give it the vocal test just for the fun of it. I believe it was Satan in me. Reverse. Let's see if we get the original lyric. No frickin' way. Come on. Michael Jackson with satanic messages. I'm not satanic. You're being ignorant. You're being ignorant. You're being... I'm not satanic. I'm not satanic. Shimona. Alright then. Moving on. Now next up we have... You know, I promised myself I would never reference him by name in a video, but we got Justin Bieber, the Biebsy Weebsy. But apparently young Bieber is more like Beelzebub, because in his song Baby, he's accused of having super satanic backwards messages. In these lyrics right here. And if you play that part backwards, you get this satanic message, apparently. Yeah, war, let me in. How is this a subliminal message? I guess we'll give it the vocal test to see if there's any truth to this. Yeah, neither one. War, let me in, let me in, let me in. Yeah, war, let me in, let me in, let me in. Do you think we get the original lyrics when we reverse it? Let's find out.
What?
Okay, well, it doesn't sound like baby at all. It sounds more like baby, baby, baby. Leave me. As much as we wanted this to be true, J Biebs does not have satanic subliminal messages. I hope you guys had as much fun as I had. I love testing these out and seeing what wacky things come out of it. Now I gotta ask you, what do you think about these subliminal messages? I think we could pretty much safely say that none of these were intentional subliminal messages. I mean, it's probably way more likely that someone just has way too much time on their hands and they're just hearing things and putting meanings to things that don't have any meaning. But do you think there's any truth to any of these subliminal messages? Comment it below and let me know. And if there's another song that has subliminal messaging, also let me know, because I would love to do another one of these. It's just so fun. And if you're not subscribed to me yet, please do click subscribe and make sure the notification bell ding 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 is turned on as well. And in the meantime, check out one of my other subliminal message videos. I think you'll find those a lot of fun as well. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.